Hello, everyone. Welcome to a very special Transy Guys on the road here in vacation capital of the world, Decatur, Illinois.
I thought last week was special, Kyle, and this week has taken it to another level.
I mean, NCAA Regional Edition.
Yep.
The Pios put on an absolute display last week.
Oh my gosh.
It was, 57 runs? No,
It was better.
57 hits, 45 runs.
It was the best baseball played at that field ever, and probably ever will be played at that field.
That is true. It was an absolute dominating performance by the offense. 57 hits, 45 runs. Pitching, we only gave up 9 runs in 3 games.
Pitching staff was great.
So we wrapped up HCAC Championship. Here we are, NCAA Regional at Milliken tomorrow at now 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I don't know when we're playing.
But we'll show up.
But we'll be there, ready to go. So the conference awards come out. Big conference awards come out. Transy Guy, Jake Schmidt, Pitcher of the Year. Maybe possible Transy Guy, Trent Youngblood, Newcomer of the Year. So, we're rolling right now.
We are rolling.
With me as always, Max. Max, how are we doing today?
I'm doing really good. Excited to be here with my good friend Conor Baxter.
Yeah, so today is a big day for the NCAA Regional Roadshow Edition. Today is a big day because Transy Guys goes international. It's an unbelievable.
First all around.
First time, yes. So with us from across the pond, the pride of England or Great Britain or however we want to say.
Pride of London.
Pride of London. Same thing? Yeah, there's like 5 countries there.
There are.
Connor, how are we doing today?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, you are. Thanks
You
for...
led me to believe, that they're not even close to the same thing. Great Britain is a collection of like 4 countries.
If we kept
England
talking
is
about
one
it now,
country.
we're going for an hour.
That's
We've
true.
got time.
Yeah, no, we have no time. So we'll ask you a couple questions, get to know you a little bit, and kind of see what's going on in Transy baseball, all right?
Sounds good to me.
So you probably win the award for farthest traveled to get here. Why Transylvania University?
It came down to a few schools that I was looking at. I always knew since I was like 15 I wanted to play baseball in the U.S. Told my parents that after my first GV tournament, and I mean they probably thought I was kidding at first, and then I kept bugging them about it, and then they realized I was serious. So I looked at school and I went on like a kind of tour of schools to try to get a feel of what I liked. Small liberal arts was definitely like what I wanted to go to.
Yeah.
Came down to a school in Wisconsin, a school in Texas, and Transylvania.
All over the map.
Yeah, I think you made the right choice.
School in Wisconsin, I figured I didn't want to play baseball in the cold.
That's
all year round.
Good choice.
Pretty good call
that
by
really
you.
made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Texas was too Texas-y. My mom came with me on that
Exactly. That's a great way to describe that.
Yes, ma'am. All the time. She was super uncomfortable coming from an Irish background.
Yeah.
And when I came on my visit here, I loved it. Loved the team.
Nice.
It's never been cold when we played, by the way.
No, never.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's never cold out there at the bank.
Yep.
So what's your favorite part about Transy being located in downtown Lexington?
I'm coming from a big city. I always kind of wanted to go somewhere where I would have like a similar vibe to where I was from, and it's a really cool city. UK is right down the street.
Yeah.
A lot of good food.
Yeah.
Definitely a great place to be.
It's cool.
We got a trolley. We don't have a trolley. I bet our food is better than yours back home.
No.
I don't know. Those meat pies are delicious.
Well, and the thing that I always argue is our Indian food is some of the best in the world.
Yeah.
So it's not even yours.
Fish and chips.
Nor is Mexican food here though.
Fish and chips. Great fish and chips.
Good fish and
Yeah.
chips.
Great fish and chips.
I mean, maybe I'll have to go there. Maybe Wimbledon. I'll catch a match.
Yeah, you would love that.
I love tennis. So how's it been adjusting to the U.S. lifestyle, and has anything particularly stuck out to you?
It's not as bad as people think, considering I kind of grew up every summer here in Chicago.
I didn't know that.
Chirac.
But it's definitely a lot different from downtown London.
We do drive on a different side of the road.
That's a big one. Yeah, that's a big one. We have restrooms and not lose, right?
Yeah, I think the vocabulary is probably one of the biggest things.
That's true. It is amazing. It's the same language, but just
you don't have ice cubes in your drink, right? Back home?
Not really. You have to ask for them.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
like fast food and stuff, you'll get them, but if you're at a restaurant, you gotta ask for
Gotcha.
water with ice.
So actually, we were talking in the lobby before. Max was late per usual.
Yeah.
But we were talking. You're actually doing an internship with Driveline, and you said you kind of wanted to get into that, and you've been doing stuff over the last 2 summers. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I always knew, like, when I grew up, I wanted to go into something baseball related, and watched the movie Moneyball, started getting more into the statistic and analytical part of baseball. 10 minutes ago, I was learning how to code with baseball. So I've been writing code in Python.
You've been doing productive things.
Yeah,
I've just been laying
yeah.
watching the Food Network in the room.
Well,
But yeah,
spoken like a true Brit right here.
thank you.
So I see you every pregame. You're taking grounders from Max.
Yep.
Can you critique his fungo form?
It's
Nothing to critique.
probably one of the best.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well,
I've gotten one complaint about backspinning some ground balls.
That
just like you're cutting your backhand.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I have no backhand anymore.
Oh, okay.
Tennis wise, I got a one-handed. Anyways,
All right.
I think I'm doing a good job.
Every now and then you need some variation. You can't have the same lazy hops every time.
That's true.
See, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I
And
totally
Steiner
agree. Yeah.
thinks I should topspin everyone like
Yeah.
that, and I just disagree. I don't.
No,
Yeah.
I agree.
So how big is baseball in the United Kingdom? Is it even big? And how did you get involved with it?
It's completely tiny. It's probably like cricket here, which is
Really?
pretty much non-existent.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah, it's basically. I've seen some cricketers at a baseball facility in Louisville before.
I mean,
we would play baseball in a cricket facility during.
Oh,
isn't that what they did the international game? Wasn't it in a cricket stadium?
It was in the Olympic Stadium.
Was it?
oh, the Yankees Red Sox game.
Yeah, but there was another one over there, right? Cubs Cardinals, was that over there?
That was
before?
supposed to be, but
Canceled last
Oh,
year.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite baseball moment of your career so far?
Probably beating Israel in the because
Wow.
What?
it was
Of
beating
course.
Israel in the U18 tournament in Sweden, and simply because there was a lot of chirping going on before the game, and it was a back and forth game the whole time, and
That seems like way higher stakes than like
Yeah, like,
Trinity St.
We're
X.
like, I hit a walk-off in my senior day. And we beat Israel in an international
Yeah, no
competition.
big deal.
In a global baseball game.
Yeah.
well, I mean, they had I think they had 3 D1 players on the team. Some
Really?
kids at Holy Cross right now from
Oh
them.
wow. Huh.
Probably
I-
the best baseball moment in Great Britain history.
It could have been.
It is up there actually for the U18 team especially.
That's
Huh.
wild.
That's pretty sweet. So we'll get to our 3 up, 3 down questions. 6 questions,
These
real
are good.
quick. Just answer off the top of your head,
These
okay?
are good.
And I'm going to start off here. This is the hardest one I've ever come up with.
Okay.
All right? Beatles or Rolling Stones?
The Beatles.
Agreed.
I agree. I listen to both. I love both. I've seen not the Beatles in concert, I've seen Paul McCartney in concert. I'm not gonna lie, I cried when he played Let It Be. The Rolling Stones in concert were amazing, but the Beatles.
I've seen him like 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
in concert.
Isn't it amazing? The
My
guy-
dad grew me up on the Beatles. That's
Love
all
it.
we listened to until I was like 8.
Love it.
Sweet tea or regular tea?
Regular tea.
Or Boston Harbor tea?
Touch the subject.
That's still okay. I mean, you've gotten the sweet tea? down
I've gotten
here?
sweet tea.
That's a big Southern thing.
It is. Normally what I'll do is I'll just make an Arnold Palmer with it and go
I like
sweet
the
tea
good
and
Arnie
lemonade.
Palmer.
That's a good. Favorite food you found here in the States?
Ooh. Are we talking like fast food or
Anything.
I think Cookout's probably up there.
I was just thinking. I was like, I bet Cookout hasn't really made it across the
No.
ocean yet.
No. I mean, it's barely made it.
It hasn't
It's
even
a
made it
Southern
up
thing.
north.
It's not- yeah.
It's a college town Southern thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what it is.
Cookout's really good.
Yeah.
Coolest place you've ever traveled to? Ever? You've been a lot of places.
Thailand or Vietnam's probably up there.
Wow.
Yeah, those places are really cool.
You are just an international man. I mean, you do everything around here.
Yeah.
Vietnam is cool.
Vietnam is
I hear it is cool. I hear it's cool
Really?
to see some things. I don't know how I would do with the food situation.
The food's not bad. It's,
Really?
Yeah. If you find the right place, even
Yeah.
like the street food's really good.
Huh. All right, you said you were playing some video games earlier. Best video game player on the team.
I think overall it would probably have to go to Joey, but if we're talking MLB The Show, I think I'd probably have to give it to Winnie.
Really?
Winnie
Winnie's pretty
or
good.
Denver. I hear Denver's good.
Demo's good.
Demo's not as good as Winnie.
Are you?
Really?
You were playing PGA earlier. Are you any good
Yeah,
at that?
I mean, I'm actually not bad at PGA or the show, but I'm not as good as those guys at all.
Nice.
Last question here. More uncomfortable, bus seat or airplane seat? We were just on a bus.
Probably bus seat.
Absolutely agree 100%. Whoever can invent a comfortable bus seat
Yeah.
could be an instant billionaire.
How can we not do that, but we can do some of the things that we do?
We put stuff on Mars and we can't find
Yeah,
a comfortable
we
bus
can't.
seat,
Yeah.
right? It's unreal. I don't.
Especially on the inside seat on an airplane is way superior. 'Cause
Yes.
You can rest your back and it's not
Yeah.
like poking you the whole time.
Yeah, window seat. Quinn Bowring agreed with that the other day.
Quinn like the window?
He
Quinn
did,
liked
which
it.
was shocking because he's 7 foot tall, and we asked if he liked the room. He said the window seat.
Well, you mean inside seat? Do you mean on the aisle?
Window seat.
You said window. Okay.
I'm a big aisle guy, but
You are?
yeah,
Oh.
I like kicking my legs out and
Got it.
causing chaos for the.
So we finished H show asking up the same question, but we already answered that question of what's going to take for us to win our first HCAC title, and we did that.
We did that.
So I guess it's time for a new question. What's it going to take for Transylvania to win its first regional?
I think if we keep playing the way we've been playing, keep throwing the way we've been throwing, keep hitting the way we've been hitting, I think we have a pretty good shot.
I tell you what, I mean, I know we got a stacked regional here with teams ranked pretty high in the country, but I think when they saw the draw come out with our offensive stats, I think that put a little fear in some people.
I think we're going to be really hard to beat if we play like we did.
I mean, we're averaging
last week.
10 runs a game over the past couple of weeks. That's hard.
We've got like 100 more hits than some of these teams.
Yeah, so I think if we can hit and throw it a little bit to keep us in games, pitching staff keep us in games, offense gets out there, puts up runs early. We talked about it in the conference tournament.
Yeah.
Jump on them early.
Grab that momentum.
It's got to be even more emotional than an HCAC or a Turner Conference tournament.
Yeah.
Grab the momentum early and go from there. I think we can.
I think we bring a whole different energy than any other team out there.
I agree with that.
Our random runs in the dugout.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen our random runs.
Oh, I've been a part of a random run a few times.
Yeah.
I enjoyed them.
Great energy.
Yeah.
I agree. So there it is. Connor, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to do this
Pleasure.
again. You probably have way more information that we can talk about and interesting facts. So Max, as always, great time.
Yep.
See
We can give this to the queen.
Yes, we could. We'll send it to them. We'll see you. We'll hang out tomorrow. Everyone in their own room tonight, but we'll hang out tomorrow a little bit.
That's right.
All right.
All
Thanks,
right.
everyone.